Welcome everyone to the Master Duel Dark World AI Tournament. We have Tanya versus Braun, Skull Knight versus Chaz, Skull White Magician versus Adrian, Tyranno versus Alexis, Skull Dark Magician versus Yubel, Young Jaden versus Sky Scout, Biao versus Aster, Sane versus Osamasu, Supreme King versus Demise, Cyrus versus Axel, Possessed Jesse versus Scar, Echo versus Zur, Atticus versus Jaden, Kozaki versus Jim, Crowler versus Cast Sorcerer, and Bastion versus Jesse. And I had Yubel using, possess Jesse using two different decks, so I combined one of Jesse's decks with Duel, and that seems to be functioning well, right? Ron, the Mad King, summoned himself, activated Trap Card, and then Solemn Judgment Amazon Paladin. A reasonable hit. Might make him really weak at the moment. Then he summons Brown, and Braun attacks. Card face down. Tanya activates A forces and sets a card. Mad King, Braun, activates Zur, or summons Zur. And for some reason, they think Mad King was still able to attack still, for whatever reason. I don't understand that, but Miazonia's Call is activated. Activating the Amazon Fighting Spirit. Summoning Amazon Fighter. Removing from play that, I'm guessing to make Tiger stronger. Oh, Tiger can attack them all. As you can tell, I kind of updated Anya and most of the school kids. I think a few of them just have very similar decks. Alright, Tanya's the winner of this one. Relying on the werewolf card. Rope, I think it's called. Skull Knight puts 2 cards face down. Chaz's X-Head Cannon to attack. Like the anime, he has the magical merchant to preferably mill most of his hand, deck, I mean. So he can play the Rope. Okay, Chaz has XYZ and Ojamas. I don't know if he has Dark Arms at all, but Skull Knight's starting to activate his Rope. And I think he has 3 normal monsters in the grave. Yep, so 600 damage. Chaz's on Polymerization. Ojama Knight in defense. I should keep him protected for a little bit. Skull Knight's gonna attack the W tank cannon. And then he summons Mad Dog. Chaz is trying to play the uniform. Try summoning some of his weaker monsters, which I don't think he grabbed any. And card face down. Mad Dog attacks the X-Head Cannon. And Gene War Werewolves now on the field. Chaz got to do something other than just stalling a little bit. Skull Knight can also fuse into himself if need be. All the monsters that are dueling, I left their cards inside. So like Skull Knight can summon themselves, Chaos Soldier can summon themselves. Tanya, you saw her, she summoned the Amazonian Tiger. That's the closest to represent her. Chaz got to do something. Come on, man. We don't need to stall all day. Ojama Green. And so life, it's a card face down this time. The attack. We'll just play some Ojama, summon X-Head Cannon, White Tank Cannon, and summon Z-Tank Cannon. Come on, make the fusion. Come on, yes. Good job, Chaz. XYZ Dragon Cannon. Discarding Ojama Magic so he can do some more Ojamas in his hand. Oh, I guess he doesn't have any more. Is that? I think he had 2 of each Ojamas. So I'll use Premature Burial, get the Giant Soldier of Stone. Play some defenses, card face down. Now summon VW. Discard a card, destroy that. Polymerization. Destroy Giant Soldier. Do not put Ojama Knight into attack mode, even if there is a monster in defense that you think you can attack. Don't be stupid, Chaz. Come on. Ah, damn it. Tiger attacks. XYZ attacks. Ojama Knight attacks. Let's call that pulls in the Pot of Avarice. Which he's going to activate now. Putting his second rope back and a few of his normal monsters. Attacks with the 1100 Destroyer. And card face down. Discarding a card. Destroy the second rope. Attacking for 1700. Tiger Jet destroys the bug. Merchants. Instant Soldier destroys the Tiger Jet. As it's time for my Pot of Avarice. Sending all his XYZ monsters. Summons X-Head Cannon. Shows away Solemn Judgment to destroy the Air Chain Soldier. And with his box monster, he is winning. Adrian also doesn't know how to use his deck very well. I tried building as close to what it would be in the anime, plus a few other weird things. Skull Light Magician tried using Returning the World or something. A ritual spell. Paul King's now on the field. Second Burden of the Mighty. Paul King attacks. Because everyone wants to attack with 0 attack monsters for whatever reason. He uses Lightning Vortex. So the Magician says no. God said no on this. Dog Knight's now on defensive. Reversion rights. Get him the End of the World and Demise. And for some reason he doesn't want to activate it. I don't know if he can or not, but Deep Diver destroys Ritual Raven, so if he could, he can't use it anymore. So by Magician says Premature the Ritual Raven to attack the Fog King. And a card face down. DNA Surgery. Or all dragons, I mean. Deep Diver attacks the Ritual Raven. Adrian's premature burial delay. Into the world is activated. Sacrificing Ruin, Queen of Oblivion for Demise, King of Armageddon, most likely. Yep. He's gonna pay 2,000, get rid of everything. Attack to 24. Adrian just has a burn for 400 damage, and he can win this turn. So it's a card. Demise can't pay life points anymore. It's gonna play Upstart Goblin, though. Or not Demise, Blood White Magician. Poison Cloud destroys Demise and flips 800. Adrian somehow moves up. Still the same archetype. Lexus already has 3 monsters on the field. Tyranno says Jurassic Burial Time. Summoning the Overraptor. Adding Superconductor Tyranno to his hand. Gillosaurus special summoned. Destroying the Cyber Gymnast. And the Cyber Tutali, whatever. And 2 cards face down. Cyber 2/2 attacks life points directly and puts 2 more cards face down. Gillosaurus sacrifice were the Dark Triceratops, but Alexis God said no on that. That doesn't even look like a dinosaur. Get out of here, fake dinosaur. Elderaptor attacks the 2/2. Does not look good for Alexis. Cyber Angel adds Machine Ritual. Nope, does not look good for her at all. Gillosaurus special summons. Jurassic Instinct special summons the Brontosaurus. Sacrifices 2 monsters for Superconductor Tyranno. And Tyranno finishes us off. Those things are called. Skull Dark puts 2 cards face down, ending his turn. Yubel puts 2 cards on her field face down. Time for the end of the world activating, but Yubel says no, we're not doing that. God said no to the end of the world. I really like this field. It looks pretty cool. I just wish there was more mods that could do the fields, but make them look decent. Really don't think they need to do any effects or anything. Just if they look nice, I would maybe try modding a few of them in. We really need a space ones for this Excel arc, I guess, but 5Ds are probably use the Dark City, the Destiny Hero City, or Elemental Hero City, whatever it's called. Skull Dark Magician is now summoning Ruin, Queen of the Oblivion. Ritual Raven attacks the Lotus. Queen attacks the Dark Beast. And then finishes it off. I am surprised Yubel was actually a pretty consistent character. A little change in Bitsu cards face down. Sky Scout says in space that one. Getting a Mirror Force, that's a good hit. And Sonic Shooter attacks life points directly. Then playing Chain Energy. Jane's putting a lot of cards face down, tossing 1,500 life points. This guy's got some Kurama. That's not strong enough to attack Avion. The Sonic Shooter is. Warrior Jing alive, getting Avion back on the field, or back to the hand, I mean. Paying by 100, set it again. Another card. Kurama still can't attack it. The Sonic Shooter can. Second most monster is 4. the bird. Bird's effect is we burn 1,000, but you can limit it if you have spells on the field. Old Jaden's costing him all his life points. When Prodigy destroys percentage tricks. Whatever the bird's called, Smo destroys Bold Man. And doesn't burn anyone. Why did you activate Final Attack Orders? Final Attack Orders are for Ubel if he actually does summon it, which I haven't seen him summon in testing at all. Alright. Sky Scout is the winner. Plasma, whatever the other one is called. Warrior Griefer getting Battle's Weapon, Wicked Flame. Azur's his Lightning Vortex it. Summon Diamond Dude. And attack for 14. Muscle Space to face down. In lore of the cards, Warrior Griefer grabs the Bow's sword, and it corrupts him. He turns him into an Archfiend, the Dark Lucian, or whatever he's called in the card game. Necro Slime represents the slime that he had in the game, or the anime episode. Lucas, that's what his name is. Card gets special summoned. Diamond Dude effect. Diamond Dude attacks the party. Dunker attacks Bow. Yeah, Guardian Bow. I also gave him a lot of the OKIP cards that came out for the Guardians. I did not put the Guardians in, so it's kind of a better version of... What's his name? Raphael? I don't remember offhand. Guardian Bow is using the Starfall. D-Cubes is activated. Malicious effect activates, summoning Malicious. And Malicious is strong enough to finish this off. He had a skull, like a low-level zombie deck. So I kind of gave him a more or less a Skull Servant deck. Attacks the Bright Prince. Adding some more Skull Servant cards to the graveyard, and a card face down. Reverse Pyramid, Clown Zombie. That's your 150. White Prince removes from place all the monsters so we can special summon a king. That's 200 attack points. Silver Dark Horn attaches the Cyber Attachment Cyber. And Pyramid sacrifices itself to keep the zombies alive. Clowns on the text, whatever that piece was called. Cyber Phoenix now on the field. Clown Zombie is destroyed. The king is destroyed. White Prince or whatever special summons the Lady of White. Another Clown Zombie. Clown Zombie destroys the Cyber Phoenix. Cyberhorn attacks the lady in white. And puts a few more cards face down himself. Monster says Dark Hole. Xanthus lets God said no on that. Your zombies are not religious enough. Clone Zombie is not strong enough to beat the Armored Cybern. Cyber Dark Claws on outfield, Metamorph on it. Now it's strong enough to destroy the Clown Zombie. And White Baking defeats him also. Maya starts off with 2/2 sound. So bringing summons Prisma. Wild Cyclone to put a card face down. Then start calling. Sending Wild Heart and Avian away. To summon Wild Cyclone. Demise is using his quick play card to ritual summon a ritual monster. Demise. So Remus has Lightning Vortex set. I'd get rid of that now. Demise puts a card face down. Prisma's going to use the effect again. Getting Malicious Edge away. Premature Burial letting it. Demise says nope, does Tornado that. That's not happening. And Evil Hero Booster Gold is on the field. Red Adjacent Gold. And Prisma attacks. Still think there should be an Evil Hero that's just a rock. And game. Supreme King has defeated Demise. Axel on the sun. Axel's using his whatever the card that call is. Blaze Accelerator, I think it's called. Where it starts with Cyber Dragon and Jilroid. Jilroid destroys the counter. And Cyber Dragon attacks. Counter effect activates, inflicting 20. Okay, doesn't it damage? I really don't understand what counter is supposed to actually do. Because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to inflict damage. Cyber's going to try to scan with Cyber Dragon and Steamroid. Steamroid attacks. Inflicting 500. Cyber Dragon's going to attack, but Firewall says nope. Firewall pays 500. Get rid of the Volcanic Shell. And Axel can summon anything, so back to Cyrus' turn. Cyrus summons the Stealthroid to attack. 1200. Steamroid 18. Stealthroid's effect. Discard it, destroy it face down. And he puts a card face down. Axel plays Dark Hole. But does he have a monster? He does not. Cyrus summons Expressroid. Tries attacking. Firewall says nope. That would have been exact game. Come on, Axel, you gotta figure out something. Firewall's destroyed. Axel's bricked, I guess. Mixelroid effects. Sacrifice it, special summon Armoroid. And Armoroid's gonna finish this off. Just decided the 2 cards face down. Our chain attacks, loses 100, and it gets destroyed. Dust Tornado destroying the face down. Puts card face down. Lightning Vortex, destroying that. Setting another card. The other thing is Advanced Dark is needed, so if he doesn't draw Advanced Dark, not going to be very good fun for him. Luckily, his opponent's Scar, which, if I remember correctly, is a lot of low-level monsters. Advanced Dark's activated. Pegasus puts another Pegasus on the field. Yeah, the AI is not that smart. It will pick the strongest monsters, so it will first go with the Pegasus, and then it will do the Amber Mammoth. Pegasus attacks for 18. Yeah, I think the Advanced Crystal Beasts have a little bit better effect, so that's the reason why I more or less kept him. As Advanced Crystal Beast instead of switching to regular Crystal Beast. And another card face down. Summons another Pegasus, but Scarsight's got said no on that. I am unsure why Pegasus keeps attacking, except for trying to deck himself out a little bit. We control Rainbow Dark Dragon, probably. That's actually a decent play, but I just really don't understand why they use those monsters into attack mode. Pegasus attacks for 17. Scar is at 400 life points. I think this is one of the best opponents for Jesse right now. So I don't think he's going to be doing very well in the next, whoever he's facing next. Scar's main gimmick was to have lower level monsters and that Fusion Devourer. Scar puts some more thoughts face down. Two more cards face down. Summons a Mammoth. Pegasus also removes some cards. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think I have 6 different names in the graveyard. I think that would be 7. So we can now do Dark Dragon, I think. Which he is. Rainbow Dark Dragon. And just like that. Now you do Ring of Life. Dark Hole. I don't know how many more monsters he has, so all he has to do is select 400 damage and he wins, but I don't think Jesse has very much left. All his armor mammoths are gone. Oh, I think he has some MSS cats, possibly. Maybe a Carbuncle. At 600. Crystal Promise. Special summons Pegasus. Pegasus effect gets another Pegasus from removed from play. Jesse wins. I was starting to get a little worried. Zero summons himself. Echo starts with 2 cards face down. Bringing Destruction, destroying Zur. Zur says Chain Detonation. Then he attacks with Dat Master. Wonk. What's his name? Is Wonk? Echo has nothing. Complete Bricked. 16 and 16, that's 32 damage total. Echo only has 2,500. And she does not want to summon anything. Let me show you her hand because she could summon things. She just doesn't want to summon things right now, I guess. Jaden can do well, but with this deck being kind of random, it's either really good or really bad. Jaden summons Neospatian, Moss. Spear Dragon, tries attacking it. I guess what's card face down. Vortex getting rid of the Spear Dragon. And doesn't want to attack. Res back check. Goes in for attack. You drew a monster, so battle phase ends. Is Jaden trying to mill him out? Hero Mask. Oh, Oversoul, bringing back Sparkman. Sparkman tries attacking. Yeah, well, they're destroyed. I don't think Jaden knows what he wants to do right now. Red is Redburn. Back for 18. And back check is going defense plus card face down. Claim and summon to destroy the back check. I really feel like the AI got really done all of a sudden. Meteor Dragon destroys that. Card face down. Jaden had nothing to do. Red Spirit, summons Red River, and Mirage Dragon. Don't know what Jaden's hand was, but whatever that fusion of Rock and a Fiend. Jin summons the Red Wing Soldier, loses 600 attack points. He sims at full, but Jin says Scott said no. You don't patrolling back here. And Lightning Vortex gets rid of the Weathering Soldier. Weathering Soldier gets a Flint Charger. Jin summons a Flint Charger, attacks for 800. And 2 cards face down. Kozaki summons his Chaos Rider. We should play a spell card so we can get Can Attack, but Jim says soft speed 2 armor on that. Jim's trying to get ready for a fusion. Which he's activated the fusion. Sacrifice the Motorcycle and Withering Soldier for also Dragon Skull Gar. Then attacks for 800. Skull Guard attacks for 25. Card face down. Then Charger attacks 500. and adds Withering Soldier back to the graveyard. Card face down. Slowgar attacks the Chaos Rider, and Pankratops attacks for 12. This Rider is on the field, tries attacking, but Mirror Force says nope. Yeah, out of here. And with that, I think Jim is going to win this. There we go. So these will additional bugs and dark bugs. Testing it out was kind of interesting, but I don't think Crowler was a good opponent for it. Digital Bug Centipede. Attacks the Ancient Gear dog thing. Crowler says Premature Burial on the doggy. The fact burn her. Oh, if you just use. Okay, maybe that card is a little more overpowered than I thought it was. I thought it added polymerization to his hand, I thought in my mind, but I guess it's special summon they can just use or something. Card sorcerer use like Vortex, get rid of those. But Ancient Gear now special summoned. And 2 cards face down. Ancient Gear attacks. Clicking 25, leaving Chaos Sorcerer at 600. Card face down. Might not be a good thing. Pot of Avarice for Crowler. Golem finishes this off because he can't activate spells or traps. So Chaos Soldier is the loser. So, a question: did Bastion just stay in the monster world with Tanya? I think he did because I don't remember Bastion ever popping up after that. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool having regular Jesse in there. This is where we have a Dark Jesse. And Jesse does get uncorrupted, so. Like Mirror Force puts them both on the spell card. Not only one of them. He wants to leave one space open for whatever plays he wants to do. Gamma summons Alpha. Alpha summons Valkyrie into the hand. Delta's on the field. Gamma attacks. Delta attacks. Alpha attacks. That card activates. I guess stopping the attack and adding Rainbow Dragon to the hand. Emerald's Cat is on the field. Taking in Gamma, but Gamma effect activates, summoning another Delta. Delta sends a Alpha away. Attacks activates directly for 600. Carbogeddon is on the field now. Delta destroys Amos's Cat. That trap card adds Namek to the field for some reason. Another card face down. Carbon Anadron sacrifice for Deutron. Carbon Anadron specials on Stereo. Delta attacks Amos's Cat. Delta attacks 216. Michael 17. Ancient City activates, cutting the damage in half. Right now, Bastion has a big field. Will Jesse be able to counter it? Card face down. Doesn't look like it, but you never know. He could have his turtle. No, it's just Eagle. There we go. Bastion's the winner. Alright, now we're going to top 16. Jazz summons X-Set Cannon and ends his turn. Amazonia's Call, adding a Amazon Fighting Spirit, which activates. Amazon Fighter's now on the field. Gains attack, so when she attacks, and a card face down. Chaz uses dressing room, but Tanya says no dressing room for you. God said no to dressing rooms. So he's going to play Lightning Vortex instead. And end his turn. Amazon Archer is on the field, attacks the Ojama Green. And a card face down. Ojama Macellate, whatever it's called. Remove those from play, it's an Exo Cannon, and Y type, Y whatever. So XY. Attacks Amazon. Amazon Sword Gorman's on the field. Attacks, inflict them 300 damage. Chaz puts another card face down. Amazonia stacks the main tag at Catapult. Chaz sets another card. Tanya plays A forces. Using the Amazon Call, so Sword Woman can attack twice. Destroying both monsters. Chaz puts another card face down. Destroying Ojama Plat. Sword Woman sacrifices her the Amazonian Queen. Attacks for 2600. Chaz puts card face down. Now Amazon Tigers are on the field. Plus Tornado destroying the A forces. And puts card face down. 619. And Queen punches is off. Tanya is the winner. And starting first with 2 cards face down and the Burden of the Mighty, which actually might help him do a little better. Jurassic World activated. Saber Source, Skill Source, both on the field. Adrian uses Mirror Force, destroying both dinosaurs. And Tyrano said, keep another card face down. Deep Divers down on the field, another Burden. So maybe Adrian will win this one. Adrian doesn't have very many monsters that are very high attack, so. Deep Diver is destroyed. And Tyrano can't summon anything, I guess. Now the Deep Diver is on the field, sending a Deep Dive in the grave. Superconductor destroys the Deep Diver. Ringrap destroys Zodiac. Deep Diver puts a Cloudy on top of the deck. Adrian summons Poison Cloud, attacking the Superconductor, destroying it, inflicting 800. Then activating Dark Hole. I would have changed that order a little bit, Adrian, but you do what you want. A Sabersaurus, attacking for 14. Adrian puts a card face down. Sabersaurus sacrifice for Dark Triceratops. Inflicting 900, attacking Vortex. Vortex allows them to draw a card. He sets 2 cards. Ends his turn. Hyper Hammer is on the field. Mystical destroys Jurassic World. I'm taking 100 damage from Deep Diver. Hyper Hammer attacks for 700. Deep Diver adds a Poison Cloud to the top of the deck. And a card face down. Adrian sets a card. Element Source. Triceratops destroys Poison Cloud. The Poison Cloud affects 800. Element Source attacks for 7. Hyper Hammerhead attacks for 7. Adrian's at 300. Then we're going to make a comeback, make it now. And he bricked. Sorry, Adrian, you're not the king of this world. So let's start with summoning himself and 2 cards face down and Chain Energy. He's going to activate Upstart to Carbon. Given this guy's got 1,000 life points. It's going to do it again. It's going to do it again, summoning Maji, but Sky Scout's going to say God said no on that. Now it's going to play Turning of the World. So it's Ruin. Summon Ruin. Premature Burial. But Sky Scout's going to miss-school that one. Queen attacks once. Queen attacks again. And Skull Dark Magician put another card face down. So it's got put another card face down. But Dark Magician says nope. Not doing that. And Ruin is going to finish this off. Aster starts with his tower. Destiny Draw, discarding that to summon, and now summon Simon Dude. And 2 cards face down. The tower clicks 1. Cyber Dragon tries attacking, but Mystical Space Slipping is activated, making it a little too weak now, inflicting 300 damage. Then this Premature Burial. Aster says nope, does Tornado that too. Diamond Dude's effect. And double Diamond Dude attacks. 28 attack. And card face down. I don't think Pot of Avarice can work since there was no 5 monsters, but we'll see. Saying something to Cyber Edge, and that's not going to go with Fud, because this God said no on that. Diamond Dude effect. Diamond Dude effect. 1200. 14. And 14. Zane's at 100 life points. If he's going to do something, he needs to do it now. The tower goes to 3. 1 more, and then Aster is more immortal. Horn is activated, getting the Cyber thing. Mega Morph, making it a big powerhouse. 1526. If only he could attack twice, he would have won right there. Aster uses D-Force. Diamond Dude effect. Diamond Dude effect. And playing a little defensive. 4 counters on the clock tower. Aster can't take damage anymore. Tentacles activated. Nations on the field. It's going to attack. And Aster is a winner. He's been doing really good lately with the new Cyber Dragons on his deck. Spring King summons Plasma, using his effect. Sending a Clayman. And sets card. Starting with the Dark Hole. Mystical Space to face down. Paying it another Mystical Space, summon Chuckeroid. Attacking for 1,000. And 2 cards face down. Plasma on the field again. Sorry, says Scott said no on that. Spring says Lightning Vortex, the Scarfman dead. Summons Expressroid. Taking for 400 life points. Is that all Cyrus had is Expressroid? Supreme summons the Personitrix, which attacks it. Does 800 damage. Cyrus is currently bricked. Personitrix attacks for 1,200. Cyrus is at 2,000. He needs to pull out something now. Put a monster in defense, that's something. Personitrix sacrifice for Malicious Edge. Malicious Edge destroys Ambulance Droid, inflicting 1,400 damage. Cyrus puts card face down. Malicious Edge tries attacking. A pull sends Malicious back to the hand. Card face down. Cyrus puts another card face down. Sparkman's flip face up. Trying to attack. Magic Cylinders. Spring is only at 5,000 life points. Cyrus, you need to keep going. You're doing good. Or decent. Another face down card. Cyrus, two monsters from Malicious Edge. Attack for 26. And Supreme King is the victor. Cyrus is going to the stars. He seemed to be doing good with Advanced Dark a little bit, but just starting with Terraforming. Adding Advanced Dark to his hand. Activating it. Summons the Mammoth. Can make Crystal Release. And a card face down. That's actually a little bit something. Zero puts 2 cards face down. Now the White Tiger's on the field. Destroying Werewolf and Amazon. The Mammoth attacks for 29. Zero's using Dark Calling. And green destroys the thing. Crystal Release puts Amazon Pegasus on there. Darkful puts Tiger in there too now. Werewolf attacks for 2,000. Jesse plays Terraforming. That's another Advanced Dark to his hand. And ends his turn. Werewolf attacks another 2,000. And Zero puts 3 cards face down. Jesse puts another card face down. Plays Dark World thing and Chain Detonation. Chain Detonation affects 500. Gateway adds Dark World to the field. Now when it attacks, Rainbow Path is activated. Zero had a second Chain Detonation. Stopping that attack, but is that a little too late? Does he put another card face down? Pepper 16. And Jesse has lost his Zer. Atticus, what's your cards face down? See what Jim has cooking. Starting with the Mystical Space, destroying the Red Eye's soul. Then tries stacking the Red Eye's chick. Another card face down. Atticus Mystical Space is that one. Taking a Mirror Force. Card face down. Then stacks for 800. Summons the Shell Knight. But Atticus says no. God said no to Shell Knights. Shell Knight effect. Adds Gaia Plate. And a card face down. Atticus puts a card face down himself and ends his turn. Time for that card. Atticus says let's just tornado it instead. Jen says no, let's solemn judgment that. God said no to that. And then also activates. Putting Shell Knight back on the field. Also sacrifice for the Gaia Plate. Gaia Plate attacks with 2800. Atticus is bricked. Gaia Plate removes a flint thing. It attacks again. And Jim is the winner. I'm thinking about Chaz. Like, all the characters are in there. In the series, but I think I need one more character in my mind. Prowler's already starting with his ultimate Ancient Gear. And a card face down. Prowler's starting strong if Bastion doesn't have a way to stop this. And 2 face down cards are not gonna do it. Oh, the Ancient Gear attacks for 44. Card face down. Bastion better to figure out something. Dust Tornado face down. Hitting a Mirror Force, that's a good hit. And setting another monster. But if it has less than 800, he loses. There we go. Prowler did not care. He was like, nope, we're gonna do this right now. Alright, top 8. Replace Bastion right there. Finally summons the Amazon Paladin. Alright, so let's Darkhold that. And 2 cards face down. Tyrano did not summon anything. That's strange for him. Amazon, what's her name? In the field training. Getting hit by a Mirror Force. Alright, puts another card face down. Amazon Tiger's on the field, attacking for 15. What is Tyranno's hand? Is he being like Echo and not summoning anything? Amazon Swordwoman now on field, attacking for 17. Tiger attacks for 19. Tyranno has something he set. Another Swordwoman. Attacks the Raptor. And Tano wins. Because technically, in the anime, Aster had a 2v1 on it, fighting Dark Magician and Skilled White Magician. Skilled Dark uses pre-preparations to get the Underworld and Demise to his hand. Activates Darkhold. Decides it's time for the end of the world. Sending Ruin away. Summon Demise, King of the Armageddon. Adding the other spell card. Feels for another demise. Playing Upstart Goblin. And something Maju. Maju will add a End of the World to the hand. 14, 24, and 24. Astro Phoenix at 2,800. Astro's playing his Dark Gold. That's all of the mices he has. He has a few ruins still. Let's go Darkest Bricks right now. Diamond Dude's effect. Nope. Someone's Captain Tenacious. That's for 800. Diamond Dude's 14. And Astro Prince card is down. Go Dark Trice putting card face down, but in school space seconds, let's destroy it. But it's just the tornado, so it wasn't too much anything. Faster Size Premature Burial. With Celestial Glide. Diamond Dude's effect. Sacrifice Tenacious for Dasher. Cycle 14. 16. And Aster is finishing this off. Get off here. Supreme King put 3 cards face down. Someone's Covenant Attack Force. This was face down destroys one of the ones, whether it's a Gateway to Dark World. Supreme King puts another card face down. So just puts another card face down as well. So does Supreme King. They're just stalling a little bit, seeing what the other one's who's gonna make the first move. Supreme King seems like he's pretty set up, but Sir is now starting to head out. Using a chain detonation. Get Mirror Force destroys the other two. Get out of here, you two. Now, hopefully what Zero has face down is enough to stop the Supreme King. Sparkman's foot face up. Last is Destruction. Premature Burial. Sparkman's back on the field. Clayman and Wildheart. Tap for 800, 1,500, and 1,600. Supreme King says it's time for Dark Golem. Special summon the Lightning Golem. There says Dark Hole time. But has nothing to summon. Supreme King can't do anything either. Sir summons that Dark Hole thing. Supreme King summons this Clayman. But Zero plays Barker's Dark Ruler. Big Clayman, a little too weak. But that's perfect enough for Pot of Avarice. He now has 5 monsters. Sing all this way and get 2 more cards. Those 2 attack for 600 total. Clayman's now summoned. Attacks one of those things for 500 damage. Zero plays his Lightning Vortex. Getting rid of his Pot of Avarice for it. I can do 300 damage. Supreme King says Oversoul time. Clayman's back on the field. Attacks for 500 this time. Now Zero's only at 800. Supreme King also summons a just gold. Dark World Lightning starts face down. Goblin's down the field, attacks the Clayman for 15. Goes to defense. Second adjusted gold, but I don't think it can attack. Why can't it attack? Well, it can only attack if there's a fusion on the field. Okay. Yeah, it's Vicious Claw. That does something weird things. That's pretty cool. I never seen that token before. Champion goes another card base down. Vicious Claw attacks. Yeah, Avion's on the field. Attacks the Goblin, attacks Force. And the Evil token causes Supreme King to lose. Sir is the new Supreme King. Prowler uses Ancient Fortress, summons Ancient Gear Beast, inflicts and sector damage, scripting it with another thing. Fossil Tusker, signs of fake. Fossil Tusker is on the field now. Fossil Tusker and Ancient Gear Tank both inflict damage to each other. 600 and 400. 2 more cards face down for gems. Crawler says it's time for Lightning Vortex. And he doesn't have anything. Gem uses pretty much a burial to summon the Fossil Dyna, or Fossil Tusker. Fossil Dyna's also on the field, though. Crawler is now at 4,400. Prowler's bricks currently. Tusker attacks for 18. And for some reason doesn't attack with Dyna, or Pachitops, or whatever it's called. Nesco Space destroys Tusker away. Pink Chops can't attack anymore. Jump puts card face down. Prowler puts card face down, but Duster destroys it. And he gets another card face down. Engineer Tank activates, inflicting 600 damage. Jim sacrifices 2 monsters for the Gaia Plate. Stacks of damage for game. Tanya starting first. Playing the A forces. Under the Paladin and a card face down. After Bane says that Dark Hole this. Tanya says no. God said no to Dark Holes. Believe it. Aster decides to put 2 cards face down. 3 cards face down, actually. Trainee's on the field. Shadow Phoenix says no. He doesn't believe in training people either. God said no to that one. Aster tries attacking. Paladin tries attacking. Disarming the D cubed. Getting malicious to the graveyard. Card face down. Archer's now on the field. Archer attacks. Paladin attacks for 19. Aster, you're only at 2100. And she has a card that can burn you for 14, I think it is. Card face down. Another Paladin's on the field. Archer attacks. And Paladins defeat him. Yeah, in the Darkness arc, I'm probably going to have 2 Jadens. One focusing on Elemental Heroes, the other one Neos. Again, Neos Ubel, basically, but Jim activates whatever that card is, adding the Gaia plate to his hand, and sets 2 cards face down. Zero plays Dark World Dueling. Both stake something and discard something. All special summons are destroyed, but there is no special summons. And Zero attacks with himself. Gaia plates on the field. And that adds Fossil Fusion, I think. Running Soldier adds a Flint Charger into the hand. Just special summon, Fossil Fusion time. Sending really Skull Knight and that. Summon Skullbone. Skullbone tries attacking, but the Dark Ruler is activated. Fossil Fusion gets now added to the hand again. Gaia Plate can attack though this time. Jim plays Fossil Fusion again, this time with Zero. This time summoning Skullbar. And a card face down. When Charger, this wants to burn for 500. And put the fusion back into the graveyard for future play. Zero puts some defenses up. Gaia Plate removes the Flint Charger. That fusion gets removed for Time Stream. And the laser's now on the field. Skullglar attacks. Gene Warp attacks. Destroyed. And Gaia finishes this off. And Cook it has defeated the Supreme King Zur. There's a Gasper starting with a defensive monster. Gene Warp Werewolf. Taps and Dunker. Bonus D-Cubes, but Chain Detonation's activated. Malicious' effect. Has another Malicious. Sacrifice 3 for Plasma. Malicious effect. So just summon another Malicious. D-Force. D-Force attacks a Gene Warp. And attacks again for 23. Malicious attacks for 800. Skull Knight's out on the field and a card face down. D times, well, D whatever it's called. Plasma says, that's mine now. Attacks for 800. Attacks for 1200. And attacks for game. Looks like Tanya's going to start first. The A-Forces. Doing Amazon's Call. Adding the Amazon Fighting Spirit. Which she's going to activate. Summon the Archer and a card face down. Jim uses that card. The Sin of falls to the grave. Shell Knight activates, adding Gaia Plate to the hand. Also, Tusker is on the field, attacks the Amazon, and inflicts 400 damage. And the card face down. But Dust Tornado destroys it. Tanya summons a Paladin. That's 200 damage stronger. Gaia Plate's now on the field. And the Withering Soldier. Gaia Plate attacks. The Withering Soldier attacks. Tanya's only at 3600. Tanya puts a card face down. Does not look good for her. Gaia Plate has to go away. But that's completely fine. He's going to use it for fusion. Summon the Skullgar. And also Tusker. Skullgar attacks for 25. And Tusker finishes us off. And it looks like for the Master Duel Dark World AI tournament, Jim Cook is the winner.